For the Breaking Bad fans of the channel, those that like the series, he cannot keep getting away with this. He cannot keep getting away with this. He must be stopped. This is outrageous. If you follow this channel for a little while, you know when we talked about the Lane Hutson potential contract, I thought 9.5 was a good deal. And by the way, it would have been a good deal, just to be clear. But my man is a crook. Kent Hughes is an excellent manager. He's just an excellent manager. I want to really in detail cover this contract in this video, guys, but welcome back to Pixel Plus Hockey. If you could make sure to hit that subscribe button, it would be so greatly appreciated. And thank you so much to those that are already supporting me as well. Very, very humbling. It's crazy because even a lot of insiders were saying, well, it'll be between like 9.25 and like 9.5, like something like that. But it seems that the Montreal Canadiens were negotiating extremely, extremely hard, and the Lane Hutson camp, obviously they were starting to get a little bit frustrated, and that's because, I'm telling you, the Montreal Canadiens probably started at like 8.5. That's probably why, and then the Montreal Canadiens probably budged from like 8.5 to like 8.85 or something like that. And the Lane Hutson contract the entire time was asking for $9 million. I mean, this is probably one of the better bargain contracts in the National Hockey League. And when you look at Nick Suzuki, you look at Lane Hutson, I mean, this is just excellent, excellent, excellent stuff. Now, I want to take a bit of a closer look at the actual contract according to Puckpedia.com. So this is a full a max deal, right, which is obviously really, really important. So he has a max deal of term of 8 years at $8.850 million. So he obviously must be very happy with it, but it's best that they got him at the max years. He's an unrestricted free agent at the year of 2034 at the age of 30. So essentially, right when this guy's leaving his prime, he's going to be a free agent. Just unbelievable work. Like, if you could picture the best possible contract that you could get Lane Hutson on, this is exactly what that contract is. Because, guys, it doesn't stop there. If you actually go to Puckpedia.com, if you look at his no trade clauses, his clauses essentially that other players get clause, no movement clause, no trade clause. He has no clauses. 26-27, 27-28, 28-29, 29-30, and 30-31. He has no clauses at all. There's no trade protection at all. And then in 31, 32, 32, 33, and 33, 34, before he's an unrestricted free agent, he only has a 10-team no trade list in the years 6 to 8. That's it. So he literally, this is almost a perfect contract for Lane Hutson. It is a perfect AAV. They got the max deal. As soon as he leaves, the deal ends. His prime, his best prime will be over. Not that he's going to be a horrible player by that point. And it has no clauses. There's no trade protection at all. So, not that if he completely is horrible, that it might still be hard to move the contract. But that is such a huge benefit to the Montreal Canadiens. This is such a team-friendly deal. It's funny. I saw some people online disagreeing with that. Mostly they were in the rare opinion of this. But I was like, you guys just must not like the Canadiens or have a bias against the Canadiens or something, because this is frankly just outrageous. And I want to give credit to Jay Fresh Hockey as well, so go ahead and follow him if you have a Twitter account. So he says, the Canadiens' cap situation already looks terrific, but cap growth could make it ridiculous. As it stands, they have Dobson, Hutson, Suzuki, Caulfield, Slavkovsky, and Gouli locked up for $47 million from 26-27 to 29-30. By 2030, that should be only 38% of the cap. And he has a graphic here that I'll be showing right now of the cap projections, because let's not forget, the cap is going up. I mean, Lord, if you are a Montreal Canadiens hater, you are gonna hate this, because this is just fantastic management. And also, by the way, credit to the players for buying in and saying, no, I want to be rich, I want to be a rich athlete, but I'm buying in here. I want to be a Montreal Canadien. Hey, let's win. You know what I mean? And you got to show them credit, man. Montreal Canadiens are an impressive organization and impressively managed. Before Kent Hughes came here, I liked some of their moves and I didn't like others. But it's like Kent Hughes has been walking on water right now. Like, that's how good his moves has been. He's just an excellent, excellent GM. Now, as you guys know, one thing that I always check in for when a contract is signed is AFP Analytics. They are very good at looking over what a contract generally should be. That's not a guarantee, but it's kind of like what happens around the league and then what a contract should be for a specific player, of course. And AFP Analytics says, we are not really sure how the Lane Hutson camp could justify agreeing to a max deal at this AAV. Very good value for the Montreal Canadiens, especially if Hughes got $9 million from the New Jersey Devils. So let's keep that in mind. Hughes just got, yes, exactly, $9 million from the New Jersey Devil. Like, that is unfrigging believable. And if we take a closer look at the actual cap projection, so the projected contract that AFP Analytics had for Lane Hutson was a 7-year length at $10.2 million AAV. The actual contract is 8 years times 8.850. Like, what is Kent Hughes giving these guys? What is he giving them in their water to make them be like, yes, give me that contract? But again, at the end of the day, I just think the Montreal Canadiens are building a winning atmosphere. They're building a winning franchise. And this is exactly what the Toronto Maple Leafs don't do. Remember when they got all their young guys? Every single guy, I got to have every penny. Nylander holding out. It's just every single penny. You can't win with guys like that. If guys want to take every single penny in a hard cap league, you can't win. And here's the thing. That's not necessarily the players' fault. I'm not blaming the players for doing that. But at the end of the day, if you want to win a cup in your prime, this is exactly how you do it. And just a little bit more from Jay Fresh here. We have his player card. So, of course, Lane Hutson, 91% projected WAR. Even strength offense is 95%. Obviously, his even strength defense is 8%. He's been very inconsistent with that. Let's read the blurb from Jay Fresh here. Lane Hutson signed to 8 times 8.9 extension by Montreal. Is a young top pair offensive defenseman with sensational skating, agility, creativity, hands, and puck moving ability. He is tiny and defense has been a work in progress, but he'll be good for a long time, close quote, which is, yes, this is true. Like, he still has work to do with his defense. I know Habs fans don't like me saying that, but it's just true. He still has work to do here, but the Montreal Canadiens are a good organization, and they're going to put Lane Hutson in position to succeed, okay? So you got to put him with the right players, but boy, oh boy, Montreal Canadiens fans, you should be excited for the future, because not only do you have the assets that you need to compile to win a Stanley Cup, but they're taking bargain deals to win that Stanley Cup. This is exciting, exciting stuff. What an excellently run franchise. I'm going to leave this video here. If you could make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated, guys. And make sure to have a great day. Goodbye.